Колеги, ми продовжуємо робочий день в Українському кризовому медіа-центрі. Тема на
We continue our working day. The topic of the next press conference: action as the best way to pay tribute to the heroes. Charity memory run. We have Father Andriy Zielinskiy, military chaplain, member of the Ukrainian Leadership Academy's initiative group, Mykola Yashchuk, student of Ukrainian Leadership Academy, and Kostyantyn Bozhko, head of the KM running club. Good afternoon to everybody present here. We as Ukraine, we do not have any right to stop today, specifically when we are talking about the movement which enables the transformation of Ukrainian society, Ukrainian country into the space of dignity and freedom. That's why we have no right to forget about those who made it possible for us to take this, to embark upon this road of the radical, wholesome transformation of our country, of our common home, into a country of freedom, into the space of human dignity. And that's why students of the Ukrainian Leadership Academy actually came up with the initiative to somehow support or to draw the attention of our society to those who are maybe the most important actors of whatever is going on in our country, maybe the most important personality in our modern Ukraine. We are talking about Ukrainian soldier. And one of such heroes and their defenders in the new Ukrainian history is the personality of Igor Brzezinski, defender of the Donetsk report, who after the terminal that the report was undermined, he came back not to leave his comrades' terms behind and to provide any necessary assistance. Specifically there, he was taken prisoner, and after heavy and lengthy tortures, he actually was killed by the Russian hireling Mykola. The history of this kind of marathon or run is to draw the attention of our society to Igor Brzezinski, and through him to a Ukrainian soldier. That's why those guys who actually sacrificed everything in order to give us a chance to move forward, to make progress, so the Ukraine has a future. That's why students of Ukrainian Leadership Academy initiated renaming one of the Pushvoditsa street, and he comes from Pushvoditsa, in honor of Igor Brzezinski. That's why on the 3rd of April this year we are going to start this kind of the charity marathon, or let's say run in the honor of Igor Brzezinski, in order to draw attention of our society to such defenders, protectors, their dignity and their courage. And we ourselves are going to take part in this marathon, and we're going to run there. We call upon everybody to get involved in this kind of marathon, so that in our country we have always enough power to move forward and to transform the country, make it a space of dignity and freedom. We are going to run in order not to forget. Thank you. Ukrainian Leadership Academy, this kind of alternative of the university curriculum or the studies in the university, where the freshmen or the sophomores who graduate, who finish their 1 or 2 years of studies, can actually switch over to the place where it can be most useful. I myself, I studied for 2 years in the university, and actually during this time of studies I became more convinced in my powers and my skills. And this study in our academy includes training, education, voluntary actions, and the different other things, and sports events included. We started to be involved in the fields and track events. Together with our coach, we actually decided to become the part of the marathon in the spring. Some of us did that before that. But then we thought, why not initiate our own marathon and to show the beauty of Pushvoditsa district of Kiev to a bigger number of people. That's how our idea was born to arrange such a marathon, and we decided to name it in honor of Igor Brinvitsky, who was born in Pushvoditsa near Kiev. So we have a chance to different things for our body and the soul. Keeping the memory of such person of Igor Brinvitsky, I would like to thank Malakia, Tereskavetsky, the founder of Klitschko brothers, and the accessories of 100. Good afternoon. I'm going to tell you in much detail the sport, let's say, component of our marathon. On April the 3rd, this Monday, we are going to start at 11 sharp on the street Inkel, opposite the academy. The route is we're going to have this kind of loop, a route more than several kilometers, and the most part of this route goes through the Pusher wooded area, and we try to make this most convenient to the majority of the participants, and to involve both the professional athletes or serious sportsmen, we say, or the beginners. Also, we have 4 distances: 3 kilometers, 7 kilometers, 14, and semi-marathon, 21 kilometers. The semi-marathon is meant for serious athletes who have been taking part in marathon more than several years, who can actually, some of the participants can choose a 3-kilometer distance, just walk, not necessarily run. So we have the registration, a special website, athletic.com. The 150 hryvnia is the fee we have to pay. Also, we make provision for the run for the children, marathon for the children, which is free of charge. And also it's free for the servicemen and the participants over 60 years of age. For children, we are going to have specifically invite coaches who are going to provide a warm-up session. There will be a trainer or coach for the adults who is going to take care of the short warm-up before we give this. We start this marathon. Also, we have the medical, the special means of conveyance from the metro station Nivki. At the point of the start, you can actually, we are going to have special lockers in the special premises to prepare for this marathon. Also, at the place of the start, you are going to you have a chance to register, because the registration will take place till 8:30 on Saturday. So actually, you have the chance just to do that on the spot. We are going to issue those kind of start packages on Saturday and on Sunday before the start. On Saturday till 10 p.m. and on Sunday between 8:30 and 11 o'clock, when we are going to give the start to the children. Speaking about the program of this event, at 11 sharp, we are going to have the children marathon. 11:30, they start for all participants with different distances, and then we are going to meet different lapses of the marathons 3, 7, and 14. Later, we are going to have the awarding session. Speaking about the starting package, it includes the number for the referees to fix the results. Special rucksack, or the for the athletes, the booklet, water, a bottle of water, and each participants who are going to reach the finish line, and they will be awarded the memorial medal and diploma. I would like to draw attention to the following. The registration has already been started, and for the organizers, it is of critical importance that the participants and the would-be runners take care of the registration in advance. So please try to do that within the next 3 days. So this exhausts my information. Should you have any questions, I'm getting ready to take those. Thank you for.
Mind that on the Facebook page, it is called Marathon in the memory of our heroes. And do you plan such events in the nearest future? Yes. Our marathon will be conducted for the first time, but we have the plans to make it annual, and each year there will be the new Academy of Leadership, and new students will organize these events. Thank you, Nikolai. Do you have other questions or comments? So maybe the last question. Fundraising, what are the needs you collect this money for? As Andriy told us, so we want to rename the street that is called Junkerova. We wanted to carry the name of Igor Branavitsky, and the rest of the money will be spent for the street in order to improve it. Thank you. Thank you, Nikolai. Thank you, colleagues. We are going to end our press briefing, and I will be present at this marathon and will recommend to do the same to my friends. Thank you very much, and till the next time, goodbye.